What is up, you guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how to figure out why your pool pump is not priming. This is probably the number one call that we get as a pool repair company is my pump's not priming. I don't know what's going on. For those of you who don't know what priming means, it means that your pump is on, the motor's running, you can hear it run, but you don't see any water going through your pump into the filter, which in turn you won't see any pressure on your filter, which means that there's no circulation going on in your pool, which will then lead to a green pool and other problems. So the number one thing that you want to notice is that if you all of a sudden start hear a loud you're going to hear like a loud ringing noise inside of the motor, then that pretty much means your motor's done. Once we hear that noise, the second we walk up, we tell the customer, we say, hey, your motor's done. That noise means your bearings are shot and that we're going to want to get this pump replaced. Now the second thing, if you're not hearing any noises, sounds just like normal, we're going to want to actually check your seals on the pump. So you have seals here. You have these little O-rings here, and these go on any unions that that are on your pump. You're going to have them here, and then you're also going to have them if I can get it. You're also going to have them on your pump lid. So you're going to want to basically check any O-rings that sit in front of your pump, not behind, because your pump, imagine sucking through a straw that has a hole. If that straw has a hole, you can't pull any water or soda, whatever you're drinking. It's the same thing with a pump. It doesn't matter what's after the pump, it matters what's before it, right? So if all of a sudden you see your pump's not working and you want to check those seals, you're actually going to want to see if you have a little black residue on your finger after you rub those seals. Now, a good rule of thumb, I always say, hey, my motor's fine and I want to check my seals, is I just say, go to your local supply house or call a company and have us come out, or you do it and replace all those seals. You can get them pretty much at any supply house or order them online, but buy all those seals, replace them, lubricate them with a pool lubricant, and reattach all those connections. So put them all back on. And then you're also going to want to fill your pump basket with water. So take just a garden hose. Once you've replaced all the seals, re-lubricated them, tightened everything down, put the water in the pump, and then kick it on, and you should see your pump prime right up. Now what that means is, if that was the problem, then that means that those seals were allowing air to be sucked in through your pump. Because at the end of the day, it's easier for your pump to suck in air than it is to suck in water, because water is more dense than air. So naturally, these pumps, if those seals get a little bit bad, generally we say replace them every 4 to 5 years. If those seals do go bad, they will start pulling in air, which will in turn not allow your pump to pull in the water it needs to circulate the pool. So that's the number one thing after your pump's bad, is that. Third thing I would look at, after all that, make sure even before all of this, make sure your pump has power. So check your breaker and check any on and off switches for this guy, because you're going to want to make sure it's getting power, so that way you can know if, hey, do I have a pump problem or do I have a seal problem? And so after those couple of things you checked, hey, we've checked the power, the motor's fine, my seals are good. Once you've gotten to those 3 things, you most likely have a clog somewhere in your pool. Now keep in mind, if you have a pool vacuum that goes at the bottom of the floor, that is the number one cause of clogs. Because generally, when it comes down to suction, your skimmer, if you have a spa skimmer, then those have baskets on them, which will prevent any large leaves, rocks, whatever, to get inside of those pipes. Whereas a vacuum, most of the time, doesn't have a leaf catcher on it, which will allow it to suck big things through the pipes and then get stuck in your system. So once you've gotten to that point, you can run a CO2 blowout where, companies, or you if you have a CO2 tank, you can actually blow out the line, and you'll see a bunch of stuff come out, and then boom, that's how you know, hey, I had a clog. Turn the pump back on, and a lot of times we see it pop, we see it turn right on. After that point, you really want to look into hiring like a professional company almost like a leak detection company. And you want to make sure that they know what they're doing, because a lot of guys will come out and they say they know what the problem is, but they don't. So make sure that you're, for one, checking those first items, power, seals, is it making a loud noise? Do I have water in my basket? And then after that point, call a company, have them diagnose the problem. Triton Pool, so if you want to call us, if you live in the Phoenix metro area, give us a call. We'll be happy to come out and take a look at it. But yeah, so like I said, those are the main items. Generally, 7, 8 times out of 10, it's the seals. So if you go that route, you're going to have a primed up pump and a clean pool. We'll see you on the next one.